I want to talk today with you about closing costs. Closing costs is a term that gets tossed around pretty casually and often when you're in a real estate transaction, both as a seller and as a buyer. Both sellers and buyers have closing costs when it comes to real estate transactions, and today specifically, I want to talk about buyers' closing costs. When you buy a home, on closing day, you're going to bring a big chunk of money, and that chunk of money will include both your down payment amount, that percentage, whether it's 5%, 10%, 20%, etc., of the sales price of the house. And then that chunk of money also includes your closing costs. Closing costs are fees that you pay to the various services that you're hiring in order to get your loan done and get the title work transferred over, as well as some upfront fees to fund things like your escrow account. So, a few of the details. Typically, your closing costs will include some prepaid items, like your first year of homeowners insurance will be rolled into that. Funding your escrow account, which will include a few months of your property taxes, as well as a few months, if not a few more months, of your homeowners insurance payments. Typically, anywhere from 4 to 6 months of each of those. You're also going to be hiring a title company to make sure that all of the paperwork gets filed properly with the county once you've signed everything at closing. That'll be $400 to $500. That title company is also going to be doing a title examination, which costs a few $100s. And they're also going to be providing for you title insurance. Title insurance has two parts. One is optional. One is not optional if you have a loan. So that can be a few $1,000s total. And then last but not least, there are a handful of government fees that you will pay in your closing costs as well. So a good lender will make sure that they're getting you all of those numbers well ahead of time, some pretty good estimates before you even start looking for a home, so that you know exactly what kind of cash out of pocket you're going to need at the time that you close.